Greetings of the day. This is KiranKumar, Assistant Professor, Data Science Department, MITS Madanapalli Institute of Technology and Madanapalli. Okay, today's my topic is Introduction to Database Management System. So I think a few people know that what is the impact of database in software industries. So today a little bit I will explain the what is the database uses in IT industry and what is the queries and what type of languages we will use in IT industry. Today I will give the small information regarding all these things in the today's topic. So today is okay, what are the content today? I will explain like a introduction to DBMS, applications of DBMS, DBMS that means database management system architecture, database languages, and SQL that means a structured query language, keys that is the constraints. We have some types of constraints also there like a key constraints, domain constraints, entity constraints, and one of the main topic in DBMS that is like a joins. We have multiple types of joins we have and normalizations. Today these are the I will explain the in this today's sessions. So the first one is like a what is a database. So I think database management system is like a software system. Simply I will explain like a database and management system. Database in the sense collection of related data. Management system is how you manage the database by using the application program. So what is the definition of the DBMS is simply collection of related data. That means that data will store and retrieve those information by using the some application programs. This is like a DBMS. So we have previously the data will be stored in file system. So then some drawbacks find outs in a data sorry in file system. Then they will use that DBMS. What are the drawbacks they find in the file system means multiples of file formats they are using, and data redundancy and security purpose, inconsistency, duplications like this. A lot of problems they are found. So that's the reason they are using that DBMS. So we have multiple types of DBMS softwares like a MySQL, SQL, Oracle, MongoDB, DB2, like etc. We are using the some types of database management system softwares we are using in right now. So today everyone knows right where the DBMS that means database we are using in the sense bankings that means finance, bankings, universities, airlines, internship, entrepreneurs, and one more like a like a telecommunication, healthcare information, and e-commerce. So I will explain one by one where we are using. Enterprises means right, sales, accounts, manufacturing, online details. Yes, main one is like a banking. Now, not nowadays. Previous also they are using in banking sectors. They are using like a database. Why? Because banking sectors they have multiple branches is there. So that's the reason they have to store the huge data, the information. That's the reason they are maintaining the like a banking. That means like a account details, loans, transactions, cards like a credit cards, debit cards like that they are using. Finance means sales, holding, purchasing of any financial stocks and bonds, something like that they are using. Universities, right, that means colleges, university they are maintaining the huge data. That means students records, marks, everything they are storing. That's the reason universities they are using like a database. Airlines, so in airlines they have to maintain the database because of tickets, rates, schedules, plans, everything they are maintaining the database. And one more is like a telecommunication. Telecommunication means like no right, mobiles, prepaid, postpaid, bills, everything. That means numbers, call records, everything. For that reason, in telecommunication also they are using like a database management system. Healthcare, one of the main reasons DBMS using for an healthcare is like a patients records, doctors, medical bills, appointments, schedules, addresses, and everything they are maintaining in the database itself only. And the main one is like e-commerce, that is like Amazon, Flipkart, Instagram. So everyone depending on like a database. So mostly all projects they need like a data. For that reason also The main purpose of DBMS is in IT industry. They have to store the data by using like a database. Now the next one is like a architecture. So architecture means we have mainly two things: query processing and storage processing. In query processing, like a DDL queries, DML queries, and compilers, how to store the data, how to retrieve data, and where they will store the data, like a disk storage, data identifiers, like that. See, this is like a basic in the sense, we have one more architecture, like a one tier architecture, two tier architecture, three tier architecture, like that. We have multiple architectures in DBMS there. So but this is the basic, like everyone knows, like a users, applications, programmers, stakeholders, like everything we were defining like a in this architecture. So mainly the two things is like a query processing and storage management. So basically, I will explain the with real time examples, that means queries, later. First, I will give the small introduction to what are the languages. I told now. So what is the database in the sense? Storing and retrieve the data by using some application programs. What are the application programs? Is we are using some multiple languages. The first one is like a DDL, DML, DCL, TCL. DDL means data definition language. Simply for database, we are using, I mean, sorry, in table structure, we are using the data definition language. In definition language, we have five commands is there, like a create, alter, drop, truncate, and rename. And coming to the second one is like a data manipulation language. It's purely depending on the not structure, it is depending on the information, that means records, DML commands that deals with the manipulation of data present in the database. In DML also some commands like a select, insert, update, delete we are using. And the third one is like a data control language. Name itself, it is indicate like a, it control the data. We in DCL also we have some commands like a to, like a grant and revoke. And the final one is like a transaction control language, which acts means it is the control in the transaction data. That means in that we using some commands like a rollback, save point, and commit. So these commands by using, we are store and retrieve the data from the database. Okay, and I will go with the next one. So these are the commands: in DDL, create, alter, drop, rename, truncate, and DML, insert, update, delete, select, and TCL is like a begin transaction, rollback, commit, save point, and DCL is like a grant and revoke. By using these all commands, how we will store the data, how we will retrieve data. With the practical, I will show you how to we. Okay, don't worry. And these are all the main. Yes, see, by using the some keys, then only we can identify the duplicate records. So keys is like a rules, what we can make the rules for the table in the sense by using like a keys: primary key, foreign key, candidate key, super key, and alternative key. We have multiple keys, so lot of keys also there. So I will explain these keys. Why? Because mainly these are using in the interview purpose. And the one more concept is like a constraints. We have three types: key constraints, domain constraints, and entity constraints. Then I will go with see, with real time, I will show the how to create the tables, how to create these all keys and constraints. But this is like a one small example how to create. So create table name with the column names, data types. See, in one single query I given like a all keys. See, if you see in the first one is like a student ID int, primary key, that is like a one key. Now so this is like a constraints key. In key constraints we will say like a primary key, foreign key, unique, and check constraints, default constraints, and foreign key. That's the reason I put like a all that means key constraints I put like in single query. So by using that query, I'm creating one table. In below also you can see that is like employee ID, emails, and SSN number, first name, last name, department ID. So in the department, in this table, department is like a foreign key, Employee ID is like a primary key. That employee ID and employee mail we can bothly combine and we call like a super key. SSNN is like a alternative key. Like that, many keys also there. So I will explain each one by one. Okay, so I will go with the real time. So how we will create that tables by using C. I will create something. Create table. Table name is like a demo. In that I'm creating some columns. Did int some name varchar. I will put like a d name. I will take multiple data types. Percentage, it's like a float. mm, okay, I will mm, so instead of that I will create like a simple like a student details. Okay, student id, student one. I think so I have two table. Student name, student marks like a floats, gender, varchar. So now I'm executing this one. See, one table is created. So by how I'm created the table by using like a create syntax. So how we have to see the table in the sense in Python. We will use it like a print. In Java system.out.println, in C like a printf. But in dbms if you want to show the output in the sense we have to use like a select, that is a dml command. So I will explain each one by one. How, see, now the table is created, right? Now I am showing the table is created or not. So for that reason I'm using like a select. So the table is created. So one is over. So that is see, I will show parallelly like a what are the commands, I mean, so what are the languages commands. See, in ddl I'm completed with the create, and now I will go with alter. So what is the purpose of alter in the sense name itself, it is giving some information like a alter in the sense we are altering the table structure. See, previously I have like a four columns, now I want to add one more column. How, in the sense alter table, table name is like a student. I'm adding one more column. The column is like a id, name, percentage, gender, and phone number. Yes, command complete successfully. Now I am showing the how many columns right now. See, the column is added, that is like a phone number. Okay, so this is a way to add the column. Okay, in case I don't need one column in this table. So how I can remove the column in this table in the sense drop column. Column name is like a gender. Okay, I don't want like a phone number. Sorry. Now see, what are the columns list in this? The phone number is gone. So by using alter, we can add the columns and we drop the column, and we can change the table. Sorry, column data types also we can change. How, in the sense by using alter column. The column is like a sid, s name, percentage, float, right? So I want to change like a float to int. So that's the reason I'm changing the column. percentage is like a int. See, so that means by using alter command, we can add the columns, we can drop the columns, and we can modify the data types in a table. So create is done, alter is done, and next one is like a drop. So everyone knows, right? Drop in the sense, why you are using drop in the sense, if you want to remove the table in a database by using like a drop command. I will show the syntax. Drop table name is like a student, but I'm not deleting that present table. I'm delete the previous table. Okay, drop table name. Yes, the table is gone. So same like that. One more command like a truncate table name is like a student one. If I'm run this query, same previous like that, the table will be gone. But the difference is, what is the difference between a drop and truncate is like a drop in the sense, table structure, information, everything will be lost. But truncate is like a structure will be there, that data will be erased. That only one difference. And one more is there, rollback is doesn't work in drop and truncate, but delete it will work. That is further I will explain. Then okay, and last command in DDL is like a rename. So how we can rename the table name? See, I given like a student one, right? So how can I change the table name? In the sense, we have multiple, but I will simply explain. Sp underscore rename student one, comma, in that I want to use a student SID. Instead of SID I want like a student ID. How I will say? In the sense, student ID. Sorry, spelling mistake. Sp rename table name see, previously it is like a SID, now it is like a student ID. So the rename is work like this. So in DDL we have 5 commands. In that 5 commands, just now I used in real time, like a create, alter. In alter we have three types: add, drop, and alter or rename or modify. And the third one is like a truncate, and last one is like a rename. So this can, like this we can use like a 5 commands in a DDL. And one more language is like a DML language, is right? So I'm showing that like so this like a create is done, alter done, drop done, truncate done, and rename done. Now it is like a DML commands. Okay, so in the DML commands, the first one is how we can insert the data into the table by using insert into, the table name is student one, values are 101, name is like a, sorry, Devanshi, and the percentage is like a 95, and female. I think I add one more, just like a phone number, right? Yes. Okay. Suppose 8585. Column name or number specified doesn't. Okay, I will check the what are the columns here. Student ID, name, percentage, gender. So okay, there is no phone number, so that's the reason it is giving error. Now see, done. One row is affected, that means in the table one record is inserted. So I want to insert more, in the sense, just to Shreyansh 90 is male. Just you put like a comma, 103. So I inserted two records. So you can insert single or multiple or number of records also you can insert. Now I will check how many records in this. So I inserted three records. So by using insert command. And what is the next one? It is like a update and delete, right? So okay, I will show how to update the records in a table. The what is the syntax is update. The table name is student set. What I am updating is, now Shreyansh have the like a 90%, right? So I want to increase the more, like a 97 or 90, or I want to decrease like a something. Okay, how can I update the values? Set the values. Now I am giving like a set. The column is like a percentage equal. Now I'm giving like a he got like a only 77%. See, if I'm not giving any condition, in a sense, it updated to entire table. That's the reason I'm giving the condition like a where. What is the idea of Shreyansh? One or two, right? Okay. Student ID equal one or two. What? There is no student ID. One row affected. See, now previously strange have a 90 percentage. Now I updated. So what are the updated value is like a 77. So in this way you can update. And now the last one is like a delete. How the records will be deleted? So I'm adding one more record for Kumar. They have only you have 100%. So that's the reason I'm removing this person. Okay. So I inserted one more record. So total I have 5 records. Okay, sorry, I have 4 records. How I am deleted, in the sense, what is the syntax of delete is delete from table name is student1. Okay, delete from table name. If I run this query without any condition, entire information will be lost. That's the reason I'm giving like a who I want to remove, only one person na. So that's the reason I'm giving like a previously I'm giving the condition is like a ID. See, in condition we can give whatever you need. I can give like a student ID, student name, percentage, a phone number, gender, whatever it is. That's okay. Now first previously I deleted integer na. See, now I want to delete like a one person with a varchar. So how I delete, in the sense, um okay, s name, that means student name equal so it is student name, in the sense, what's whom I want to delete, Kumar, right? Kumar. See, this the reason you have to identify something. In integer no need to give some quotations, but if it is varchar, in the sense, you have to give the quotations. So one record, that means one row affected. So now what are the records in this table? Only three. So why? Because I deleted one record now. See, only three records in this table. So like this, you can use like a languages, DDL, DML, DCL, TCL is like that. Okay. Now you just created like a these things, right? DDL, DML commands. Now I will explain like a some keys how you can create like a. Okay, what is the purpose of keys? I will explain. See, now I am inserting Kumar one more time. Now the records count is 4. There is no duplicates. Everything is like a unique. If unfortunately I inserted one record, one more record, that is like a duplicate record. See, now yes, the duplicate records entered. Who is that one? Kumar have I entered two times. See, whenever you inserted a duplicate records, the usage of database is like a waste. So that's the reason how we can avoid the duplicate records, in the sense by using keys we can avoid the duplicate. Okay, let's see how can I create the rules for a table. See, that is the reason why we call like a keys is like a rules. How you can put the rules to table is by using some keys. I will show the how we can create the table with the keys. Create table name is like a, now I'm creating like a student, just a stu, sorry. Okay, only student shortcut I'm creating. SID int primary key. Student name, varchar, address. Okay, why one more marks int. I'm creating three columns. Yes, created. Now I'm inserting the records. Insert into student values 101 and she marks is like a 86. Yes, one row record inserted. Now see one record inserted, right? Previously I inserted duplicate records. See, if now I entered one more time this record, no possibility, because see, if we, the error also clearly mentioned, primary key constraint cannot insert duplicate key in object. So that means it's not allow the duplicate values. So this is good now. So whenever you created one rule to table, that means it does not allow the duplicate as well as null values. That's the reason you have to use the keys. Okay, keys, sorry, keys, and we can use foreign key also. How? In the sense, now student one, instead of student I am giving like a faculty, FID int f name, SID int foreign key SID references reference by previous table is like a stud SID. Reference. Foreign key SID, why it is showing? Okay, reference by incorrect is showing by. Okay, SID sorry, references. Okay, I will show you later. It is giving something error. Okay, like this we can give. And one more main concept is like a joins. In that joins we have multiple types of joins there, like a inner join, outer join, or in outer join also left outer, right outer, full outer, and next one cross join and self join. Inner join, the purpose of inner join is when you combine the two table based on a common column, what are the matching values is there, that only display by using the inner join. That means simply the definition of inner join is matching records from a both table. That's it. And outer join we have types of them: left outer, right outer, and full outer. See, in left outer in the sense matching from the both table and unmatching records from the left table. In the right in the sense matching records from the both table and matching unmatching records from the right table. Full outer in the sense matching and unmatching records from the both table. And the cross join is you have to join the two tables, and no need to any give condition. They will cross and check and then display the output. I will explain like a in A table I have 3 records, in B table I have 5 records. When you are using the cross join, it simply multiply each one record. That means in first table 3 records, in second table 5. 3 into 5 total it comes like a 15 records in a table. So this is like a cross join. And the final one is like a self join. Self join is nothing but like a table join itself. That means one table join itself we call like a self join. These types of joins are there. I will show like a just syntax. I will show. Select some columns or star from table 1, inner join. Okay, instead of inner join just put like a join table 2, like a student on. I have to take like a uh, combined column, that means common column in a table. So based on I put like a same simple condition simple, I will put like a condition. This is like a syntax. If you need left in the sense you can put like a left to join. If you want right in the sense just change like a right join. And if you need full in the sense full join. But except cross you have to remove the on, that means condition for the cross join, no need to any condition. This the way to you can join 2 3 4 n number of table also you can join. Okay, and the final one is like normalization. See, normalization means simply it is like a reduce the redundancy, that means remove the duplicates, it's not allow the duplicates. How, in the sense we have some types in normalization, that is like a normalization 1 2 3 3.5 or BCNF, Boyce code normal form, or fourth normal form and fifth normal form. Okay, DBMS is not like a small topic. And previous, I'm sorry, next time I will come with the full real time examples on joins, keys, constraints, normalizations, forms, and everything. Okay, if you need okay, in link also in YouTube, I mean in, sorry, in the next time I will provide the links to how to download the SSMS. It is like a open source, you can download and you can use it in your systems without any keys. You can happily practice like a DBMS. All the best. Next time we will meet. Okay, thank you.